because you can make it any spice level and you never know how hot it's gonna be until you put it in your mouth.
It's great because it's like round and like a family, and it comes in many colors.
Carne asada bread. Just because whenever I get carne asada bread, it's always like spontaneous and fun, and like it's not planned. Like I just go like when I'm randomly like craving it, and I feel like that's how I am with MASA events. I just go whenever I want to.
I guess it would be kind of like homemade food. So you know, like when you have like a dish from home that you like to eat, like for example, like my mom makes like adobo or something, and then it's like something that's like you're used to and you're comfortable, and like you come back to it when you're like not feeling so bad. So like
spam, because Vivian just said don't say spam, but when you think of MASA and you've been on staff for so damn long, spam is all you know. You'll smell like spam, you'll learn how spam, and you'll never eat spam ever again.
A start for me, and like it was like the start of like friendships, the start of like hobbies, like the start of activities, and to me it's like kind of like a home where you like start off and like can always come back to.
It's like a home away from home. It's somewhere to go to when you don't really like have a place to go to.
And it was like the first family I really got to know.
But then like even more so, because like Matthew is in there and like Brandon's in there.
MASA's kind of special just because we put a lot of emphasis on feels.
Like seeing people at Fusion, seeing people at MASA, seeing people at KF, like when I get them in all those venues, you really get to see them as a whole person. All their skill sets, everything that they do, why they do what they do, and it's just really special because I feel like there aren't really other orgs that do that for you, where you get to see each and every individual aspect of a person.
KF means a lot to me because they gave me my passion to dance. And ever since I started dancing, I've loved it. I wanted to get better and just like keep dancing just for fun, you know.
I learned to just really be able to kind of like let go of what other people think, I guess, and be worried about what they think and just kind of be silly and open and have fun with everyone else.
Just spending like late night weeks together, getting to know each other, bonding really well. You really develop this really close-knit community where you can really just be yourself and do whatever you want. We all make a bigger picture. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. So like, without each stage, you want to do the thing.
Like to me, the Triforce is a family, and it's like since it's a triangle, it's like the rooftop of like a house, and it's what keeps you like safe, and what keeps you like warm, and just gives you a place to be. He gave me a job, like legit. When I applied for the DML, my entire portfolio was pretty much from MASA. I'm gonna have Alan come in here. It got me a boyfriend.
It's given me a lot of free food, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
For example, my first time trying in and out was with MASA after social, after first GBM my freshman year. My first time trying pho was also with MASA during pho night.
It taught me how to like socialize with people, how to like make friends with people. It taught me how to like establish my own body image, like through KF especially.
I think it first started with Elaine because she got me to join KF, but she never came out. See that first workshop, and ever since then she never came out anymore. But just because of her, I met so many individuals that like are here with me today.
And I'm really weird, especially with MASA. It let me be weird. It let me be really, really weird. I've gotten really weird over the past 4 years.
MASA as a group, I think, is a very diverse group, and it's also a group that I have never kind of encountered in my life.
And then what MASA has taught me was like, there are people who actually care about you. And there are people who want to know like how your day is going. Like when they actually ask you how's your day been, it's not simply just to ask you a question, it's actually because they actually care about you. And they really want to know like if you need any support, they're just there for you.
The fact that, you know, people care about you and people actually genuinely show that, oh wow, it's so great to see you out here. It just really makes it feel like, wow, I actually, belong somewhere, and that's a really good feeling.
It's a mix of things. I think like that it's student run and it's kind of like a collaborative effort of friends kind of coming together.
I always felt that MASA was the most welcoming. Like I felt like I could come back and always feel like I was at home. Nobody ever judged me or criticized me for being gone for X amount of time or not coming out to any events. People aren't like, where were you? It's like we pick up right where we left off, and we're like all really good friends, like a family. So
I guess it's because MASA is full of weird people, and weird people like is what make a family. Because no family is like normal. You always have like those weird people, and then there's always like those people you look up to, like for example like your parents. And so yeah, I think it's just like there are different kind of people that make up a family. It's not just like one normal family. It's just a bunch of weirdos that you love to hang around with.
And I think the fact that like MASA is so open and accepting of others, that part of it is what reminds me of family the most.
Also like specifically the staff, because the staff do a lot, the staff plan a lot, put a lot of their heart into it, whatever, things like that.
People meet the staff for the first time, they're welcoming, and then they come in with this group of other people who are new, they're just all very energetic. Everybody just wants to find out more about what this is and why everybody thinks this is so awesome.
I think just the point of them always wanting to give you food. Like, when you come home and it's just like your mom and dad are always like, eat, 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 you look so skinny. And then like, I think that's what makes it feel like home.
Me, I am the family. Everyone loves me.
I guess the sense of community, family, I love to see how everybody helps each other out, and it's just a really amazing feeling being around people who are in the same position and finding out where they're going in life.
MASA is probably something that I will always think back to or go back to and like smile about it and be happy about it.
Once you graduate, you kind of have to like move on. Like you're a real adult now because you have to like work and pay rent and like do tasks and stuff.
MASA spot. I really liked that there was always a spot I could go to if I'm like really stressed out and like have a good chance of finding somebody that I knew that I could talk to.
Definitely the people, because I mean the whole thing about college is like that's where you're supposed to meet like your lifelong friends and like people you network with later on. And I mean right now like I've really like met a lot of people, whether it's in MASA or outside of MASA, and I feel like the people I hang around with really do define what kind of person I am and what kind of person I will be.
Biggest regret in MASA would probably just be not having enough time to give it, because I was so focused on fusion and everything. I didn't really find time to like give back to staff or give back to like MASA members as much as I wanted to. Although like that doesn't go to say like I don't care or anything. It's just that the way I allocated my time.
Maybe not coming out to as many events that I would have liked to. That'd be probably my biggest regret.
Like I kind of stayed in this bubble, like I hung out with like people I already knew, or like my roommates. It wasn't until like second year that I started like breaking out into that and like trying to push myself out of the bubble, like going to MASA events, doing KF. Like freshman year I kind of just stayed in my room a lot while I went to lab.
I don't know, freshman Emma had such a good life. I want to go back to freshman year. Oh, I know! Freshman Emma should not have broken Tom's heart. Hi, Tom.
Probably to just be yourself, and then there's people out there that will take you for who you are and accept and care for you regardless of who you think you need to be.
Make the most out of your college career. You only come to college once. You're only here for this moment. So just anything that you want to try to do, like this would be the time to try it.
You don't remember taking tests, you don't remember studying for it, you don't remember like being in the library and like just going through all your notes, but you remember the memories that you make with your friends and all the activities that you do, and that's really what embodies college.
Don't be afraid of failing a class or failing at something, because that's what you're gonna learn. Don't be afraid of like going out to any kind of event or joining staff on something, because yeah, you're not going to do well, or you might not do well your first time around, but that's kind of where we learn the most.
It's like, to like staff, I think it's really important that, like to staff like new staff, it's really important that you accept like what your goal is. It's like your goal is to make people happy in MASA, like your goal is to make GBMers happy basically. And if you like don't do some event perfectly, sometimes you just like worry about like what could have been done better, but all in all that matters is that people came out happy, or people came out satisfied.
Keep yourself in check. Don't do too many, if you're going to like LED and all those crazy events now they're hosting, don't do too many drugs. Make sure you know your limits.
Go to a lot of parties, like just enjoy your college experience while you have a chance. Spend time with your friends, or just make a lot of memories. If you want to go do something, just do it.
Whether it's like extracurriculars like dancing or singing or playing kendama, or forming relationships and just getting to know people and hanging out, just know that it really does mean something, whether it feels like it or not.
You are going to be the best fucking people of your life in these 4 years. Like, admire this time that you have with them, that you will have with them. Keep going to MASA, keep going to MASA events. Don't doubt yourself or any of these friendships. These people are the most genuine people that you will ever meet in your life.
You know, I never saw myself being president. Honestly, like never saw it happening throughout staff until people started approaching me and was like, so, like, are you thinking of applying for president?
I honestly did not think I was ready. So through the second year, there were a lot of ups and downs in my life and just like MASA overall. But through that and through talking to people, GBMers, staff, and realizing that because MASA means so much to me, even if it's scary, even if it's going to be a big risk and a lot of responsibility to take on, I really wanted to like give a chance to shape MASA into what I feel like it should continue being.
I learned a lot more about myself as a person and as a leader in terms of like my strengths and weaknesses. And I learned a lot more about like working with other people. Because I think one of the difficult things about MASA staff is that you're working together with a group of 20 people and we're all volunteers and we're all full-time students. And we all go through all these things in our life, like extracurriculars, like studies, family. There could be a million like different things going on in our lives. And like overall, like what's empowering all of us in staff is like our love for MASA.
It's been a long journey, and it's been a long journey, and even though like there were a lot of like really like ups and downs, I'm really happy that this year happened. And that I'm really thankful for everyone, for MASA, like GBMers and staff, and just for alumni, and just everyone for continuing to like be in MASA, love MASA, and just for the new baby staff too, for applying to be staff, and for next year, and not losing hope that this is where MASA will end, because it won't end.
As VP throughout the year, to be honest, it was very hard. I don't remember ever there was a moment where I actually got to like enjoy an event, because the whole time, I think as president or even as VP, or as staff, you're always thinking about giving to others and less about, having fun yourself. And so I had that mentality the whole year, and being vice president, it was very numbing at the end because I wasn't over it, but it was just a very hard year for me, I think.
I guess I've gotten a little more bitter than usual, but I guess that's just life. Can't be super positive about everything or else like everyone runs you over, so. I think what I've gained from being president is just newfound respect in a lot of people. Being at this position, like, I require a lot of having talks with individuals, like staff members or non-staff members, and it's just a lot of their stories are quite inspiring, and it's nice to see where they're coming from and what their values or their goals are.
No matter what you do on staff, you'll gain a lot of things that you won't realize till later on.
I'm really happy that I met Kevin Truman, my first quarter, because he's the one who introduced me to KF and everyone.
Shout out to Randy for being such an awesome court and being my first and last year again.
Oh yeah, shout out to Kathy because we got really close this year and I never would have expected it. I didn't know who you were, I think, last spring. You were just really energetic and peppy, and yeah, I'm glad that I met you. And James too. I did not expect you to become my partner this year, but you're a great admin chair and a great soulmate, so yeah.
Quay, my media partner for life, for putting up with me and being the best partner that I could have ever had.
To Emily, because she's the token white person.
To say Lucky for motivating me to come out, because if I didn't like her, when I first met her, then I wouldn't be in I would kept on coming out to the court.
To Alex Faye, I just want to say that I haven't spoken to you as much in the past year or so, but just know that you aren't alone, and I'm so happy that we got to hang out in OC with Hannah and Emma.
Shout out to Linda because she's my favorite potato.
Shout out to Allison for asking me if I needed help during my first KF workshop when I literally knew one person there.
Jenny, I love you for keeping me level-headed and keeping me with my head in the game, because I don't know what I would have done otherwise.
Thank you everyone for I guess just being there in general, and just being all of you guys for being you.
Thank you, MASA, for making my last year here a blast.
For being that one club that I stuck around in for my entire college career. Being that one club that was welcoming to me, even though I was really shy, quiet, and awkward.
To my MASA staff ladies for this year, thank you for a wonderful year, and thank you for making my last year on MASA staff memorable. And Bankai will forever be Bankai.
Peace out, homie! Keep touching butts and boobies because I wasn't allowed to after I got into MASA staff. So when I'm finally free, I will be that creepy alumni who comes back to measure your boobies or your butt.
Join MASA.